but was too unstable probably. It broke free from its test tube and escaped from the lab, killing several of the earlier specimens in its wake. Hey, welcome back for another video. For this, we were playing Pokemon Fire Red Rocket Edition, and last time we went on, I think, no. It's going to give us a new, mission to take over, basically a grave site of Pokemon, and probably people as well, to beat Mr. Fuji. Because she's not cooperating with us anymore, and I got beaten. So I trained, I beat up every people here in Route 8, and every fisherman down here in Route 12. And here's the new team. Basically, I took in out Bellsprout to... It was supposed to be Scyther. Like, it was supposed to be Scyther and Voltorb. But apparently, Golbat, a bat that flies, that is also a flying type, right? Can't learn the move Fly. Like, is he not flying already? What do you mean he can't learn Fly? Is he walking with those legs? I'm just saying, that's bizarre. And also, I found out that, I don't know if it's in the game or they removed it or changed it, but apparently in Fire Red, original Fire Red, I can get a Crobat until I got a natural Dex. But it also said in a Reddit thread that I can get a Golbat, I can get a Crobat if I have max friendliness or max friendliness. So I don't know who to believe, honestly. But I'm still gonna keep Golbat if he doesn't matter if he evolved to a Golbat. What am I missing? My Pokemon a Crobat or not? I'm still gonna keep Golbat no matter what. It doesn't really matter to me too much. And I hope I can still mount like Mr. Fuji's like Cubone. Just cause I really want a Cubone, even though I might not use it. If a possibility might be there to be able to use a Cubone, might be. Just saying. Where are you? Where have you come? Oh, that's uniform. Okay, where are you? You always talk to this old man? Oh frick, I forgot about that one. Well, at least I got a Power Whirl now. Oh, that went horrible. And also, fun fact, did you know in the manga, Red's first starter is not a Charmeleon Blasto and a Charmeleon Squirtle or Venusaur. It's actually a Poliwhirl. Then he got I think a Pikachu next. And I got Demolish. Frick. I got Demolish. I should have used Rattata then. Yeah, I'm gonna use Rattata. Because Hyper Fang. Hyper Fang. Oh, we didn't do much. Oh boy. Frick. Well, this suck. I'm really weak against ground type. Oliver is my backup, so I'm really weak right now. Like super weak. I don't think I can pass Marowak, and there's like a couple more. Okay, I passed Marowak. What's the next one? Oh, a Pikachu. Fuse Ray, Thunderbolt, I'm dead. Okay, just be confused. Why did I use Wing Attack? I'm dumb. Okay, use a Pikachu. Lickitung. I should have not used Voltorb as a distraction. Frick. Okay. I do no damage. I did not level up Pidgeotto one bit. Like, come on, just... Okay, luckily I did that. I might win this. I I might win this. Ditto, okay. It's a Ditto. Doesn't matter now. Quick attack. Oh frick! Oh frick! Please hit! Oh, you mother freaker paralyzed! You paralyzed! I was supposed to win! That was my show! Okay. I did pay 200 again. I have no money! Why do you keep stealing from me? Well, to be fair, I am stealing from them, but come on. Okay, I thought Mr. Fuji has a water type first. I don't know why I thought that. That's why water was in the first slot. Okay.
A few moments later.
Mom, Mr. Fuji, I am back. There's time to charm, baby. There's time to charm. Let's go. Why is a baker person is the one that's giving me the most trouble? Well, that was not that hard. Nidoking. Then use other potion tail. Yep, done. Oh, it's even a crit. Ligatang. Stay because fighting type moves. Oh, you're chunky. That's a super effective too, and you're very chunky. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter for me. Now I just need to know, how do I get a water stone? Because that's what Oliver needs right now, a water stone. To evolve. Where do I get one? No. Oh, you're potion type now, right? I forgot about that part. But to be fair, you're potion ground. So Poliwhirl will probably beat you up really good. Yep. But that wasn't hard if you know what you're doing. Okay. That hard if you know what the frick you're doing right now. Because one little messed up and I messed up the whole set. Okay. Steal a Pokemon? Of course I'm gonna steal a Pokemon. Oh, Marowak or Pikachu? Okay, there's also Ditto. Okay, I did say I want a Marowak, but a Pikachu is probably better than a Voltorb in the long run, ain't it? Yeah. Let's go with Pikachu. Yeah, let's go Pikachu. Nope. I'm gonna take a Pikachu. Not only do you have the audacity to come here and stop me and my noble mission to calm the spirit of a murdered Pokemon, but you insist on greed, even prompted you to snatch my innocent Pokemon from right under my nose. Are you here to detain me, to kick me out, maybe to have me suffer the same fate as this Cubone? Is that it? My own skull hanging in the Giovanni's office on the same trophy. Wouldn't surprise me, that greedy immortal crook. Immoral, not immortal. He's living in the past, you know. Your boss. Bound to fail. You couldn't bring down Lance back when he had the entire Kanto army on his side, and now he thinks he's going to do it through some underground pseudo mafia? He's mad. Loony, I tell ya. But you know, I'd let Giovanni run his delusional crime ring. Let's secure 10 times over if he'd just stop meddling with me and the innocent affairs of this town. Keep me out, I want nothing to do with you. I left my work on the Mewtwo project behind me 11 years ago. Do you hear me? I am a different man now, and those were different times. Oh, if you only seen the things I've seen, young man. You return and leave your boss service without a second thought. I swear, when I stood before it, that even in the lab, that thing, the catastrophe, and I saw the abomination that we had created in our own bare hands. I thought I'd see the root of all evil itself. I'm telling you, it looked like Like something not very nice. I could tell you that much. Yeah. You got a picture, old man. Oh. You! Nice to finally see you again, Fuji. How have you been? Good job incapacitating the guy, Karasu. I was afraid I'd have to do it myself. Bro, I could probably beat you. You do realize that, right? I'll take it from here if you don't mind. That's a nice little rant you made there, Fuji. But, you know, we have heard it before, haven't we? I suppose you also stole Karasu here. I rushed, you know, the pledge of your alliance to lands to save your own skin the moment Oak called for surrender. Are you willing to give away a confidential scientific information in return for a, you know, state-sponsored retirement fund and a, you know, little safe little town home for yourself, huh? You traitor. You really do good innocent old man act that you put on in this town is fooling no one, Fuji. Besides, Oak, you're the biggest coward traitor this region has ever seen. And there's Blue just hearing this. I'm saying, and there's Blue hearing all of this. But you're insane, Rocket. Should I keep writing you what for? Lance? Kanto with Johto? I thought it was inevitable. I was merely being realistic. And look at you, Rocket. Just look at you. Setting instant trainers Pokemon. Slaughtering Cubons and peeling their skulls with poor Froppet. How in the world can you pretend to be morally superior? We are not. Team Rocket pretends to be nothing and it's not, Fuji. But considering this, heard of Lance's grand new anti-crime program? It's promised to bring us to justice. Well, how many resources has the dedicated to stop us killing Cubone here, huh? Where is he now to save your ass from us evil bandits? And do you know that he intended to wreck this precious town of yours apart and that a private enterprise an entertainment enterprise set it up? Shop here in this place, right? Your so-called hero is not a hero. Depending on old Kanto's honor, might be no walk in the park, but you're sure as hell not getting any more of security by sucking up on Lance, if that's what you think. Lies, all lies. I had enough of this. Special orders from Boss Karasu, and you take over, detain Fuji here for the time being. I got plenty of reinforcement grunts heading in just a few moments, so I'll be a-okay. You're free to head back to HQ, in other words. Nice work here, kid. Again, Blue is just there, listening. Wow, Mr. Rocket, I never knew I'd get to see something like that. You're Rocket, you're bad, but you're fighting for something too, aren't you? You're not just all evil. I know why the other guys called Grandpa a traitor, you know. I don't know what I should think about anything anymore. Oh, so you know what Oaks did? That's surprising, but when I became a champion, I will be a fair and honorable one. I bet, when I answer you. You can count on it. Gonna stay behind here with Raticate for a little while longer. Thank you for tagging along with me, Mr. Rocket. I will see you again sometimes. I actually hope to, Brood. Like, you became my best friend. Like, a known friend. A secret friend, to be safe. Honestly, having your connection is not bad either. Oak, what the frick you're doing here? Excuse me, young man, but we're just leaving the Pokemon Tower. Don't mind me asking, did you happen to come across one Mr. Fuji in there? An elderly gentleman, short, quiet, and kind looking. He's an old friend of mine, you see, and I should really like to... Wait a minute. Oh, that unit of viewers. I see how it is. I suppose you shouldn't be surprised. Never mind my inquiry, good day. He probably figured it out. He probably figured it out. That's both good and bad, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, frick. Wait a minute, let me just heal real quick. Let me just heal Nidoking. There we go. Nidoking, he's healed. Now we need to fly. Celadon City. Going back to HQ, baby. Oh, is it HQ there or H? Oh, this. Okay, I can't move, so this is the HQ. Oh, we're just gotten here. Hmm. Well, that was interesting. That was definitely interesting. Wait, probably beaten all of us then. I keep beating all of them. Ronnie? Dude, I don't even know how to tell you this. What just went down here? Yeah, dude, even boss, hell, even me. The little red kid from Mount Moon, like, I totally want to tell you it was a close match, but no, not even close. That kid is superhuman, man. So yeah, so this was the time then. Well, what can I say, Karasu? He beat me. He beat all of us. You want to see the boss? He won. He's in a bit of a frenzy right now. Fair point, considering what happened down here. Can see why. Like, some kid beat him up. And all his grunts. In one fell swoop, probably too. Yeah, this ain't good. Ariana, it's possibly the worst humiliation we have ever been through. Yeah. If Lance and the H4 had stormed in here and busted that out, I would have been furious if some pretty small time gang decided to marshal all its resources for a successful strike against us. I would have taken it as a slight upon my honor. But no. But this Ariana, what have the double have I prepared for this time? A child? I mean, what in Archie's name am I to take up this? The most prestigious, notorious organization of all Kanto, brought to its knees at the hands of some pretty docile and twerp? I'm disgusted, repulsive, ashamed at our incompetence. I've been naive, underestimated the kid, and look at him now. Four badges and fully evolved Pokemon in his arsenal. Who knows before we know? We know that he'll have earned the right to challenge the Viridian Gym and will demand that its leader show up and accept his challenge. No, let's not get up ourselves. But if it's happened, we will have to be ready, Arena. You know, I'm always prepared for every evaluation of Giovanni. There are those of you can count on to stand by your side until the end of the beyond which I propose it would be seemed as if your favorite little grunt has graced us with its presence. Rasu, you've returned. I'll be frank and tell you that Fuji's antics are the least of my concerns at the moment, but let's hear whatever you have to report anyway. Quickly, you hear. What's that? There's more. Oh, could it be? Well, fine. You pique my interest. Take it from the start, if you would. Are you talking about Giovanni, Oak's arrival, Blue's interaction? A Peloton native then, and a license for Pokemon training by the ship trader himself. Well, that explains how the kid got a hold of that freak, or Charizard at least. Oh, okay. So Oak is looking for Fuji, is he? God. What is he planning? Does he know about us? It could be bad. This could be very, very bad indeed. I think Karasu. I think it's about time you learn about the truth. Even the Mewtwo project? Thinking that happened in secret in that final year of war. Never thought to tell you it all to a mere grunt, but I believe you've proven yourself worthy of hearing it. If you're going to work with me to set things straight, best you had it clean from me. I'm going to tell you everything. It was 11 years ago. Kanto's war efforts are going badly. It's clear that we could not win by force alone. But we had something that Lance has here. Nothing we know the key to victory. That mind of the brightest scientist in the nation. Fuji. And there's also Blaine. And that's probably Giovanni at the top left. Ever since the start of the war, Oak had been leading a number of secret initiatives to capture and harness the power of a Pokemon. one specific Pokemon, Mew. Once so rare, most laymen thought it was just a legend. But legends don't win wars. Oak knew better. Mew. It's first they found Mew. Once word got back that Dr. Fuji had at least got a hold of Mew, he knew there was no chance the public could know. It was to be kept. It was to be the regional's best kept secret. Now our only chance of winning. But Mew could not be banished like an artillery on a battlefield, the way Lance did his show to dogs, and nor did Oak expect good. Fair enough, I'm surprised Lance managed to, control the dogs. By far the strongest weapon in the existence, but contained in the body of the most benevolent and soft-hearted creature you could ever see. I'm surprised they didn't try finding the legendary birds. It's basically our kind of Kanto's version of the legendary dogs. But they didn't, thought them out. You're gonna make the thing knock out a monster for sport, let alone ravage a crowd of enemy monsters in the field. So Oak decided another solution. To harness Mew's power, they would create from its genetical clone conditions from birth to be devoid of empathy and possess innate urge for battle. They called it the Mewtwo Project. I'm surprised they didn't put some sort of brainwashing for it. At the time, I was the richest man in Kanto and the devoted member of the Oak's Elite Four. I wanted to do everything I could for Kanto, so I founded the project. An impressive team was assembled. Mr. Fuji, Blaine, Oak. Is that perhaps supposed to be Bill? Oh, they're saying it. Fuji, Bill, and Professor Shigeki. Who's that? Kanto's authorities in genetic engineering. Each member was a genius in his own right and wasn't afraid to work day and night for months for a chance to save Kanto. But failed experiments, aka Dittos. That's probably why Fuji has a Ditto then. But it proved much more difficult than expected. That's most cases come out as formless, half-head piece of flesh that resemble Mew in any way. One of these earlier failures was particularly nasty. Though equally as erratic and disgustingly shaped as the others, the newborn monster had inherited Mew's strength, but was too unstable probably. It broke free from its test tube and escaped from the lab, killing several of the earlier specimens in its wake. This third incident became known as the catastrophe, and it scared the scientists as well as it did me. I began to lose faith in my investment, and I think Oak was starting to feel the same way. Luckily, however, Dr. Fuji soon gave a new hope to the project. Fuji suggests a way to contain Mew's power within a solid sentient body. By creating a clone that would combine Mew's DNA with that of a human. Initiating a test proving promising, and the scientists agreed to each contribute a sample of their own DNA to be used to the Mewtwo clone. This is following the manga then, because it's literally what happened in the manga, like Red's manga. So yeah, Oak was the only one who refused to prove a DNA sample. His skepticism for the project had by now risen to a peak. Ironically, however, Fuji's theory proved to be correct. Sooner than anyone could anticipate, the team had produced their identified Mewtwo. I mean, like immensely powerful psychic Pokemon, possessing the requisite cold-bloodthirsty mind and sentient intelligence. Before anyone could prepare it for the field, however, the Mew Future Project reached its natural conclusion. Devoid of empathy but disturbingly intelligent, the newborn clone could find no reason to fight for Kanto's cause. Well, it was dead. But why the war did not appeal to Mewtwo, we couldn't quite say, and it refused to use as a military power. And we still it rebelled. Oh boy! And the destruction of the mansion became known. Yep. With psychic power we had no means to control, Mewtwo ruined the lab and escaped the scientists, not giving it life. That's why you don't create an emotionless, driven, intelligent creature. Unworthy Pokemon opponent, it's such refuge in the depth of a notoriously dangerous cave outside Cerulean City. Yeah. As far as I know, that's where it still hides to this day. No capture expedition since, not by the government, by us, or any other party for that matter, been successful. Soon after Mewtwo's escape, it was all over. Oak announced Kanto surrendered to Lance and Johto, ending the war. We had done our best to destroy all evidence of the project, but there was no hiding the team's involvement in some kind of military research. Fuji was the first to show in the towel. You traitor, you freaking traitor! The old coward openly pledged his alliance to Lance, accepting any terms they gave him. Blaine and Bill were more reluctant. But they eventually followed suit. Now as to this Shigeki. Nobody knows, really. The old guy has been missing ever since the end of the war. And me? Well, Lance stripped me of my Elite 4 position right quick. And Oak, bastard traitor, left me to fend for myself. And it's if I haven't invested my heart and soul, let alone my personal fortune, to defend a hometown taken over by foreign aggressors. Well, that was interesting. I know it wasn't right. I knew that Kanto at large had been cheated of a battle we could have won. And I vowed that if Lance could not be taken down through legitimate means, then I would cripple him from inside, never look back. So now you see, Karasu, we recently developments have me very concerned indeed. Darling, I need you to leave for Virinian. We have no time to waste. With this red dwarf running around, we can't leave the gym unnamed. We will guard it in my absence. I'm surprised even though you were kicked out for being an Elite 4, you're still considered a gym leader. That's what you want, Giovanni. But you won't like it, our boy. You mean Silver? Nonsense! My son will come with you too, Virgin if need be. We'll be to him good. Very well, Giovanni. I'll be on my way. Well, that was juicy. Listen, Karasu. Oak must despise everyone who works on the Mewtwo project. If all of a sudden he has a business with Fuji after all these years, it can't be good news. I can't imagine he still believes he can find some way to get at Mewtwo after all these years, but suppose he did, you have to know. That's why, Karasu, I want you to go to the Pallet Town yourself, confront Oak in his lab, and get to the bottom of what he's up to. If that means resorting to force, then so be it. The old guy is banned from Pokemon battles, so he's not likely to put up much of a fight anyways. Anyway, while you're there, do you see if you can gather any more information about this Red Kid, or his family from the locals? Any key information, or weakness of his that we can exploit would be a great help. All clear, Krasu. Very good. Just one more thing before you go. We're promoted! Krasu was promoted to Rocket Admin. Nice. We are now a Rocket Admin. I'll say it was about time you earned your trust. My trust. With this rise in rank, I think you will have no trouble stealing Pokemon from teenagers or women trainers. You'll also be obliged to carry one of these. Pokemon Rocket Badge. A Rocket Badger. Pager. To drive it in the key item. This device will beep whatever I want one or all of my admins to report back to HQ. Whatever it goes up, I expect you to make your way here as soon as possible. It's all you've shown a lot of promise, Krasu. That's why I've chosen to invest in you like this. Do not let it go to waste. Now off with you, admin. No time to waste. Eee, we are promoted. Anyways, if you want to see more, be serious, want to see more of this juicy details gonna happen next, like and subscribe for more. So see you at the next video. Bye 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 bye. Almost lost again. Anyways, see you at the next video. Bye. Well, we are admins now, baby.